He'll go play action with Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the Bears first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it. Second down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Here's Williams now to throw. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense.
And he'll take it on in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What? On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Once again, it's Gibbs. Finding room at the 35. Jahmyr Gibbs. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. It's second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 11-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. He'll go underneath to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Now timeout signal 4, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Now a 3rd and 2. Now, Goff. Forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's